That's a big difference between the rich people or those that you call rich and those that don't have anything. So most of the time, those people that you call rich, they are on top because you can see someone having a $1 trillion business. Out of that 1 trillion, not even 500,000 or not even 1 million belong to them in that business. But they have a name. Because they have a name, they have a good business project. They find bank to to help them with the business. So now, when you get to that business, you said, "Oh, so and so can't say that he doesn't have money. Look at what he does. He has this, he has that, he has this, he has that." You see, you let yourself go by what you see, not what you know. Not what you know. These people can't live in a community where there's no gate, no security. They can't live there. These people can't live without a bodyguard because they are called rich. These people can't eat anywhere because they don't want to be seen close to the poor. These people can't drink any type of water because they are called rich. They are called big entrepreneurs. That's what they've been called. So now you, the poor, you don't mind sitting in any restaurant. $10 you buy your food, you eat it, and you go. You go. You don't care about anything. You don't need security when you go to the bathroom. You don't need security when you go to church. You don't need a security for nothing, so you don't pay that security. And if you live in an area, as long as you have peace, you don't care. When you get home, you get to your bed, you sleep, you rest, you play your music, you dance. Nobody's watching you. They don't care about you because you kind of don't exist. You kind of don't exist. But as long as you call yourself rich and you show that you're rich, you have stuff to manage, now you become a target for pretty much everybody. A target for those that are not rich, because I won't say that poor or so people hate those that are rich, but they don't feel comfortable with them. Because if, for example, I'm sitting with a rich guy, you know what will happen? When someone shows up, they won't see me, they will see that guy. If I go somewhere with a rich guy, people will shake hand of the rich guy. They might not shake my hand because I'm a poor. I don't have a name. I don't have a name. That's why those that have no name, they live with more peace than those with big names. They live with more peace. Nobody cares about you. They don't even want to know if you're there. Sometimes in some poor country, you don't even have a birth certificate. You don't even know if your name is this or that. You don't exist. The state don't know if you exist. Nobody knows if you exist because you have no name, you have no money, you have no big business. But so and so that there's all this, having a business, giving job to people, traveling to Italy, to Paris, to the USA, back and forth, stuff like that, having three, five, seven cars in his parking lot, having a driver, a security guard at the gate, having bodyguard. Those people, they see them because they have a name. They show a picture that might not be the real them, but they show a picture. That's why we say those, it is not a reason for you to stay poor. However, poor people that can handle their small bills, they owe people nothing. Do you understand? They owe people nothing. They don't care. You drive a Bentley. They don't care. They have a Toyota. They take it to work. They take it to church. And they take it also to bring kids to school. They don't care. They don't care. You don't want to feel. You don't feel comfortable to live there. So people don't care. They find a place to live as long as there is peace. They sleep. They wake up. They don't care about what's coming. You have to be in a closed gate. Security at the gate. Security at your door. Bodyguard waiting with guns to see who will attack you. So people don't care. They don't need a bodyguard. They don't need a bodyguard. God watch them. God watch them. They don't care what will happen. They don't care. They just live day by day. That's why it is not a reason for you to stay poor. However, you live with more peace. and you can see somebody 70 years old or even 100 years old and never owe $5 to people, but he lives with what he has. He doesn't care. He lives with what he has, not because he doesn't really care, but he doesn't have to put himself in the obligation to buy what he can't afford. But when you are rich, you want to stay rich. That's why if you are exposed to crime, you're ready to commit crime, because jump from the top to the bottom is the hardest thing to do. You used to have people serving you, even your water, somebody serving you. To sign a paper, someone has to take the pen off your pocket and give it to you so you can sign and take it, put it back in your pocket. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You feel like a god in your town. And even if you are in a car, people can't even see you, but they look for your eyes just to say hi,
Yeah.
because so and so's passing by.
Yeah. Rich man place get by.
See, the rich man's passing by, so they have to look for a way to say good morning.
Good morning.
They want to be seen.
Yeah.
You are the poor guy. You have your mother. You have your wife. You have your sister dying. Nobody want to show up in your funeral. But for the rich guy, everybody want to be there,
Yeah.
because they want the family to see, I was there.
Yeah, I was there.
See, I was there. You're not famous. You're not famous. Who want to be in your funeral? Nobody. Nobody. You dying, even your sister, your brother can say, oh, he lives long. You die 40, 50 years old. They say you live long. She or he was sick all the time. Thanks God he goes. But when the rich guy died at 100 years old, he has to be in the news. Oh, it's a big surprise. So and so died. Because what? He had or she had a name. He had a name. So that's why so many people sometimes, when they live a social life, they live with peace, with no problems. The only one that can hate them is the one in the same category as them. And sometimes they're not too many. You look for your zone, you don't get in people's business, people don't get in your business, you live your life peacefully. But when you well known, whether it's for your money or for your talent, you are exposed to anything. That's why you have so many bodyguards. You don't want to get shot, you don't want to get touched, because you know people hate you. They hate you for what you have. Yeah, for what you have. Just like you are a well-shaped man, a wealthy man. Everybody's looking for you. All the girls in the world, they want after you. They want to be, oh, this has to be my man. See? But when you have nothing, you can be well-shaped. They see you as a beggar. Yeah? They see you as a beggar. So it's better living a peaceful life than living a life with a bunch of things, but being exposed and can't even sleep at night because you don't know who's coming to kill you. Right? Sometimes they don't ask anyone to stay poor, but they can conclude that being poor, not poor that big, but being poor, be able to buy your little thing at your level, that will help you to live a peaceful life and has nobody to call you and harass you under the phone at night when you had to sleep because you owe too much out there. Because when you living a rich life and becoming a beggar and trying to get money to get a loan all the time from other people, they ask you for too much. They ask you for too much. So you can see someone as someone that live well, and that someone can't even sleep at night. Oh, he has cars. Yeah,
Yeah, or he has more friends or a spouse or
yeah. Because even rich people humiliate rich people too. Even in the category, they humiliate each other. When I have $1 million, someone have 500,000. Now we don't call that rich, but we call that is those that live two social life. The one with the $1 million want to hang out with those with 2 million. The one with 500,000 want to hang out with those with a million. So now everybody's trying to get closer to the higher category. So now what happened? The one with the higher category want also, if he has 5 million, he want to hang out with those with 10, with 15 million. So he has no time for you. When you, as the 500,000 or a million, come to his house, you know what he does? And he sees that you are the one at the gate. If he sees that he can't get anything from you, he will say, tell them, I'm not there.
I'm not there.
Tell them I'm not there, because you are not at the level in which that he can ask you or to borrow. He can ask you to for money. You are not at the level for him to say, okay, I'm gonna build up this new house. I want to borrow 500 million from you. You are not at that level. So he try to get closer to the one in the higher top. Yeah, he tried to that's what he trying. So, but when you are in your place, you stay in your place, you live by you, even you with the $500,000, you don't want to live with the guy that has $50 in his account. Because when he comes to your house, what do you think?
You want some?
He come to get coffee.
Yeah.
You want to feel comfortable. You want to hang out with the $500,000
Yeah,
guy.
want some.
Who are you?
He wants.
See? Who are you? So this is the type of life that we
Yeah,
live in.
yeah,
This is the
Yeah.
type of life that we live in. Everybody want to get closer to
Yeah.
the higher up.
yeah.
Yeah? Everyone want, and you can survive in this world just by yourself.
Yes.
You can survive just by yourself. So that's why people try to be closer to the higher top. And once they get there, they at some point forget the one in the lower class. Yeah, at some point they forget the one in the lower class. So now what happened? You in the lower class, if you feel comfortable with what you have, your little house, your little rice and bean, your little chicken, and your little bill, you don't want to add to them, and you live with no headache. Because what some people do, as long as they feel comfortable with what they're making, they don't care about opening business. They don't care about doing anything extra. They are okay, no bill, no higher life, no nothing. These people, this group of people, when they want to go on a vacation, they looking for reward. Look for the reward, meaning that what they need, they look for special. If there's a discount on that package, they take it for their family. And lower class people, they travel maybe once in a while or one time a year. They do it when the money they saving is okay. They not gonna say, okay, I should be in that party because it is a $500,000 guy party. I have to be there. You can get to there. You can sacrifice yourself to get there. However, who will shake your hand? They don't know you. You are a little unknown. You are a little unknown. People might even ask you to go get them water because they think that you are a server. First of all, the suit that they have on, you can't buy that suit. What they have in their hand, you can't buy that. So they control you based on what you have on. When you present to that party, they check you out based on your name. Based on your name. But you know, that's society, that's life. But you know you're not in that category. You stay in your corner, you don't get there. You don't get there. So people don't humiliate you. You don't get there. You stay in your corner. When you can go somewhere, you know you have to do your saving. Don't go borrow money from people to go to get there. You don't. That doesn't make no sense. All right. You don't need to go to go there. So you go to people from your category. You get out of that party. Get in your little car. Get yourself home, and you leave with peace. You know, after the party, you don't owe anything. You don't owe anything. Some people sacrifice themselves just to be in a party because the type of shoe that you have, you can't go to that party with that shoe. The type of suit that you have, that's that $1,500 suit. You can go there to that party with that suit. All right. So the car that you drive is so low. You can't get to that party with that car. You have to go get a rental car. Get a rental car. You see all the sacrifices that you do just for a party? So you better not there. Stay in your corner. Don't put any debt on yourself, and you live peacefully. That's why we say when you are a wise living in low class, sometimes you live with more peace than those people you see jumping on TV, jumping in big party all the time, and having big type of business. Sometimes you think they are okay, but they don't have time to sleep. They don't have time to sleep.
Because you looking for you.
Yep. If you don't pay, they are looking for you.
Yeah, you looking for you.
Yeah, they are looking for you. You can't go free with those people money.
Kill you.
Yeah, you can't go free with those people money. Why do you think? When you get a loan from the bank and you don't pay yet, they are jumping after you and they want to get whatever you have, because this money doesn't belong to the bank. That's clients' money. They take them. That's why you see in the bank there are different type of account. There are accounts that you can jump on every day. There are other accounts that you can't jump into them. There are also accounts that you have there. In order for you to jump into them, the bank should know why. Because if you go take a bunch of money in a saving account, they will ask you, what are you going to do with that money, whether it's yours or not. Because you know why? Because the money doesn't stay in the bank. Your money is being used to help other people, to give other people loan, and the bank is making millions out of your money. But if you have your money in the bank, you come and get it. I have my money, I come and get it. Everybody's getting their money. There is no bank anymore. There is no bank anymore. See?
The money got the put in business, make more money.
Yeah, there's no more, no bank anymore. Because those rich people that are creating the bank, what they do, they just make it to collect money from the poor.
Yeah.
They make it to collect money from the poor. How could you believe that? Okay, somebody need money. I'm gonna give him like 500, and next month when he get his money, he give me 520. Okay, I get a 10% on my money. When you see it, about $100 is collected from that person. But you have $5,000 in the bank. After a year, they give you 10 cents. They give you 10 cents. You have $5,000 in your saving. After years, when you check that money, you don't even make $100 because the bank use your money to make millions, but you have nothing in return. But if you go to the bank, you want to borrow money. Okay, I'm a client. Can I please have $100,000 because I'm about to open a business? So now, what do you think the bank does? If you qualify, first of all, they jump into your social. You have to qualify. Okay, when you come to put your money, $50,000, you don't need any qualification. Bring your ID. But when you have to take a $1,000 or borrow $1,000 from the bank, you need to be qualified. If you're not qualified, you don't have that money. Even your house in the mortgage and the mortgage market. You can have your house, the house value is like $1 million. Now you want to refinance that house for you want to get some money from the house. You bought it maybe for $300,000. Now it's $1 million. You want to get $1,000, $100,000 from the house. You know what they do? If it's a financing, they go check out your credit. If your credit is too low, they won't refinance it. They say you don't have credit. But if you sell that house, they don't need to check credit because they know you won't have it anymore. That's why so many people, what they do, when the house has value, they just sell it. They don't refinance it. Not only you restart the debt on the house when you refinance it, but also you have to have good credit in order to do it. If you don't have good credit, you're in trouble. Nobody will refinance it for you, whether you have equity on the house or not. They don't care. It's all about making money from people, making money from people, making money from people. But when you are in need, everybody want to see how stable you are financially before they give you, before they borrow you money, before you borrow money from them. That's the way it is.
Why do people fuss like this?
Eh, That's the way it is. So what can we do? That's why so many people, as long as they feel comfortable where they at, they don't put themselves in trouble to start anything new. They don't put themselves in trouble because sometimes trying to grab to the top is creating trouble for yourself. Yeah, it's creating trouble for yourself. It is not a question about whether you should do better, whether you should do good, or try to stay so-so. It's not that question. But it is also need to know that it's challenging when you want to do better for yourself is to put yourself close to the higher up and
To conclude the show, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many questions that people are asking. One is more important. Is it more important than peace of mind? Is money more important than peace of mind? In a survey including 6,200 respondents of varying economic echelon, and broadly found that 88% said having enough money to retire with peace of mind was 7 times more important than being wealthy and retirement. Other people believe that it shouldn't be like that. They said that you should be having like more money and feel better, and having a peace of mind. Some of them believe that money is the right way to have peace of mind. Other people are asking, are poor people less happy than rich people? Economists Richard Sterling conclude studies on income and happiness in 1970 and found that richer people are usually happier than poor, but only a certain income level. At some point, the amount of money people made compared to their peers became more important and determining their happiness, according to Esterlin. And someone else is asking, does money bring peace of mind? Does money really bring peace of mind? Having the courage to make that decision that keep postponing is the freedom of choice. Even it seems crazy, and a little unconscious. To leave the path you have traveled up to now and throw years of hard work in the air. Why does being rich not make you happy? Another question that people ask. The bottom line, money can't make you happy. If your increased wealth brings increased expectation. In other words, if you want more as you earn more, you will never be content. There will be always be something else you crave. So you will need to work even harder to get the money to buy it. That's in people's mind. So more you have, more you want to have, and more you want to have, more painful you will be. What is more valuable for you, money or mind, and why? That's another good question. Peace of mind and money are totally different aspects. Peace of mind depends on the mental state of a person. Money is an essential requirement for every human on this planet, but relying only on money in the long run deteriorates your health and mind. Someone else is asking, why is peace of mind important? Inner peace calm our minds and allows to see a path much clearer, helping us focus and keep track of our goals. Having clear goal is like having a compass. You know where you want to go, you aim for it and commit to the world, trusting that all obstacles are worth it, challenging rather than intimidating threats. Another person is asking, why is being poor better? So no one wanna be poor, but somebody's asking that money. Especially when you're poor, you can't buy what you want, you can't have what you really need. So nobody wanna be in that situation. However, since you buy less stuff and use less energy to save money, you are better for the environment and have a smaller carbon footprint. When you are poor, you develop personal strength. You know you are capable of facing adversity because you have had lots of practice. So you've been exposed to poverty so much, and you can deal with any circumstance, any catastrophic moment, anyway. You will make a way, you will create a way to keep on living. Someone else is asking a question. You want to know, are rich kids less happy? Children who come from affluent families are more likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, and substance abuse than those who come from less affluent families. That's based on a study. And somebody else want to know, how does poverty affect happiness? On several occasions, research has found that people living in poverty report lower life satisfaction, lower subjective well-being, and lower level of positive emotion. Even the world happiness indexes ranks the high-income countries as the happiest. That's what they say, but they never pay attention to how long people need to work in a day to make life, and sometimes they can't even use what they are working hard for. Another question, I think this is gonna be the last. Is more worth your happiness? Is money worth your happiness? We can say conventional wisdom suggests that money can't buy you happiness. And a well-known research from 2010 had shown that people tend to feel happier the more money they make, only up until a point of about $75,000 a year. If you don't have that many bill, um, you can you can have a living with that. So it's a depend, and if you want to challenge yourself, buy a big house, buy a brand new car, and adding bills to it, you will not be happy with it. But if you choose to keep a low life and stay where you are, and if you're paying off your house, there's no need to sell it and buy another one. If you have a car, there's no need to sell it and buy another one, or to give it away and buy another one. There's no way to add more bills to yourself. So if you can do that with $75,000 a year, you don't have too many kids, too many other things, a family to take care of. Yeah, you can start life with that, and you can be happy with that. Can money buy peace and mind happiness? Money is unlikely to buy happiness, but it may help you achieve happiness to an extent. Look for purchases that will help you will fulfill. And beyond that, you can find happiness through other non financial means, like spending time with people you enjoy or thinking about the good things in your life. I believe that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure presenting you this difference between the life of low class people and the life of wealthy people. So we can only add that we can only add that um, according to us, peace of mind is more important than massive wealth because one can buy all the valuables with money, but we can't buy peace of mind as it's priceless. If a person has a lot of money, he can never live a peaceful life because he thinks about the protection of the money and about the protection of himself because he believes with his money he can buy everything, and with his money nobody is his real friend. So he has to get a gate man, a security man, a bodyguard. He has to get all this, and he has to choose a different area to live in because he don't want people to complain or to come to him and beg for. So those that are begging, they become exactly his enemy. The entrepreneurial mindset is unique in that one must be creative, communicative, and highly motivated to succeed. Yet open to risk and failure is not a big idea alone. That paves the path to ultimate entrepreneurship. Uh, that's for those in business small who want to make the profit, who want to be successful. You should be creative, communicative, and highly motivated to succeed. Uh, so this will be helping you a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out for today. The That was the presentation trying to make a difference between those low income family to those really wealthy people. Just to let you know, either way, it's okay. It's all depend on how you handle what you have and what you do with what you have and how much more you want to add to it. But everyone in the middle want to be closer to the top, and the one in the bottom, they want to be closer to the one in the middle. Thank you much. This is Fact About. Thank you for being listening.